Okay, hello everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Conan Exiles, Age of War, Chapter 2. This will be the second episode. We just got done. Checking my food and drink. Upper left-hand corner, you can see that I am starting to get hungry, so let's take a bite of food. That took me up to 74%. We're going to have to get some more food here. So first thing I want to do is I want to go into the server. Nope, I want to go into settings. I'm going to server settings, and we're going to change some of the aspects of this so it's not such a daily grind. I gotta do admin rights, and we'll do, let's see, general, nothing there. The day and night. What I like to do, especially when you're recording, is take the nighttime speed up to about 3 times so it goes quicker. Sometimes it's hard to see. Once this game goes to darkness, so we'll stay there. Survival. I don't change the stamina, the thirst, or the hunger. If I die, it drops everything. Yes. Thrall, corruption, removal plot. Yep, I don't change any of that. So let's go combat. I don't think I change anything here. Nope. Nope, none of that changes. Harvesting. This will change. So the harvest amount multiplier, we're going to take that to 3. So basically, what used to take us 3 strikes or 3 swings, we will now get in 1. So I don't have to walk around for hours beating on trees just to get 100 wood. We'll get 100 wood pretty quickly. And the resource respawn speed multiplier, we want those resources to come in a little quicker. So we'll go down to 0.2. There we go. And crafting time multiplier, which is basically the amount of time it takes me to craft something. We'll take that down to half. And the amount of time that it takes to craft a thrall, which some of these can really take a long time. So we're going to take that down to 0.2. Fuel burn, crafting cost, none of that. I don't change any of that. Building. Chat, pet hunger, mail, animal pen, crafting time multiplier. We're going to craft some pets. Sometimes they can take a while, so we're going to knock that down. Let's just go 333. So the pets will craft a little quicker as well. Alright, so let's resume. Let's get some wood. See there, I got 21 wood in 1 swing. That's what we're looking for. Let's put some wood in there. Just for fuel. And we need more food. And for now, we're going to pick on these turtles. They will give us food. And the durability, down on the hotbar, down at the bottom, you can see that there's like a white bar underneath my tools and stuff. That is basically the life that's left in them. Right now we're using stone tools, and the durability on these is the worst in the game. We will eventually go to iron, and then we will eventually go to steel. Oh, there he is. I said, where'd that turtle go that was just here? And those in their own right will have a longer durability. Alright, so let's go with the pick. So I got 6 flesh off of that. So we'll go cook that up, so I'll have some more meat to eat. And one of the red ones just showed up. Let's go fight him. These are the guys who are... they'll turn aggressive just because you're in the area. And I'm using the... there, he went down. I'm using the Alt key to flip back out of his way. I go in and do a couple strikes and then hit the Alt key and backflip my way out of there. If you just stay in there and go toe to toe with him, especially with hardly any armor, because I'm just wearing armor that was crafted out of plant fiber. So they'll cut you to shreds, cut you to threads. You stand no chance. Alright. Plenty of hide. We'll use that to build some armor later. The branches can go in there. The bones I don't need for now. We'll put this rawhide. Put this rawhide bed down. It'll give us a spawn point. There. So if we die, we will respawn right there. Okay, food-wise, alright, we're going to eat this lasting feast, and it's going to give me a plus 45 in my carrying capacity, because we are getting ready to start expanding our base just a little bit foundation-wise. I want to do a quick thing here in the UI settings. I'm running one mod, and that is Hosef's custom UI mod. And the only thing that it doesn't change anything of the game, but this, what you see in the upper left-hand corner with the my health bar, my stamina bar, and my food, and that type of stuff, that's not how it is displayed in the base game. And the only thing this does is basically give you a little more detailed information. So, and there's some more settings that we can do. We can show the health lost in an enemy health bar. Yes, I want that. We can set up float damage, so whenever I do an attack or anything, it'll kind of show how much damage I inflicted, and when I take damage, it also shows the damage that they inflicted on me. The mini-map, let's show it, which is up here in the upper right-hand corner. I'm going to move it to the bottom, so we're going to put it down here over this. There you go. And if I customize it, nope, let's just put it at the bottom. It kind of gives me an overview of where I'm at on the map without going to the big map. Temperature. We'll stay with metric, even though I don't use metric, but it's basically recommending that we stay with metric, which that's fine. Yeah, I think that's about it. That's the only thing I'm going to change on here. So we'll close that. So if I pull up my map by hitting the M button, you can compare it to the small map that you see in the bottom right corner. It's basically just a kind of a zoomed in version of that. Alright, so let's eat this thing. And now I have a carry weight of plus 45. And we will start expanding the base here a little bit. So we're going to need, what do I have? I have stone. We're going to need wood. Got any wood in there? No. Alright, so let's switch to the hatchet. Nope. Hatchet. Clear out all these trees to begin with. We're just going to expand the base because there's some crafting stations that we're going to want to put up so that we can start crafting, start making armor and like manufacturing or crafting steel, or not steel, iron. These little things that you are seeing in the upper right hand corner, harvest stone, and then it gives you a progress. 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10. Once you hit 10 out of 10, it's random. You will get a reward, and I'll show you how to get to it. I'm over encumbered, which means I'm carrying too much. So I've hit 10 out of 10. If you come up here to challenges, right there, harvest stone, and these are random. So you can, I did one when I craft a weapon, I didn't even realize it. Claim a reward, and usually it's XP multipliers. Claim a reward for the stone. Okay. So we're going to craft some more foundations. And we're just going to add on to what we have here. We're just going to make the base bigger. How many is that? That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Yeah, I think we'll start there. So right there it's telling me that we need more stone. To continue to do what we're doing, we need more stone. If you look at the health bar underneath my pick, which is what I use, it is almost broken. If that white bar gets all the way to the bottom, it'll break and we'll have to craft an entire new pick from scratch. But if I go to my inventory and move this up here, I can repair it as long as I have the items used to repair it, and it took 3 stone. Once it's repaired, move it back, and we'll start harvesting again. So the durability must be around 100. For a stone pick. And like I said, once we get up to making iron tools and then eventually steel tools, the durability goes up and you can use them more before they actually break. Alright, back to the crafting hammer. Why did that do that? These are all wrong. Everything should have been down at this level. I wonder why that jumped up like that. What went wrong? I screwed up there somehow, some way. I basically just right-clicked. Like I can walk up to this foundation and right-click, and it will change it to the X means basically delete it. I get all the materials back from it, and then hit the left mouse key. Alright. Now I can reset everything at the proper height. Yeah, I guess I wasn't paying any attention when I set that first foundation, just like that. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go, 8. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll go there. Alright, so all the stone is gone from our island. It will eventually respawn. So we'll go over here and take the stone from this island. Or this plot of land. Like that, we're over 300 stone, which is what I wanted. That's why I set those harvest settings where they are, because otherwise that would have taken me 10 minutes to go out and harvest 300 stone. which is fine if you're doing, you know, the regular game on your own and you want to experience the entire grind of it. But when you're trying to shoot a video on it, you guys don't want to just sit there and watch somebody harvest resources. Stone again. Nothing respawned here. So I'll run over here real quick. Got to be careful because right there is that camp that's got other exiles in it, and if you get too close they will attack you. All right. Alright, so we'll leave that there. And where did you come from? So let's cut him down. See, I'm doing 3 damage. I'm about ready to lose my pick again. Alright, let's get this food cooking. More hide. Alright. And I gotta repair my pick again. Okay. I want to add a little bit of size to my house here. Hang on a second. Nope, I thought I had to sneeze. Okay. So let's go there. Let's craft another wall. Because I want to go basically just make it a little bigger than what it was. Alright. So I'm going to tear you down and tear you down. And I also don't want that ceiling. Whoops. Oh crap. That took out a foundation and everything. Okay, so now we're going to put in some sloped thatch roofs. And I need fiber. All right. both down. Gathering fiber. And I got too close to that one. Here he comes. Kill him too. Down he goes. Alright, if you pick these are aloe plants. And we can make aloe potion. And that can help us regain hit points. Might as well harvest these for the meat and the hide as well. And my knives, they are getting almost worn out, so we'll repair them, and I might as well repair the axe as well. Well, 9 more steaks. Cook them up. Another 100 hide, almost. 15 bone. Okay. Alright, so we wanted sloped roofing here. Just like that. Just like that. Looks a little better. Alright, now I need 2 corner pieces on each side. And that is a wall. Right sloping sandstone wall, left sloping inverted. Oh. I don't think I need mine to be inverted. Nope, I don't. So there's that one. And that one. And then change it to the other side. There we go. Alright, now the reason that we're actually building a small shelter here is because there's certain areas of the map that will give you a sandstorm, and if you don't get yourself out of a sandstorm, it will kill you. So we got to have some sort of shelter. And I'm going to put my bedroll in here. Oh, there it is. 4. And you kind of want to put it in the middle, because if you're too close to a wall, when you respawn, it will spawn you in the wall. And you'll be stuck. Alright, so that wall went in backwards. So let's take that out. And let's put in... There we go. Alright. So... let me pause this real quick. I am good on food and good on water. Let me pause and I will be right back. Okay, I am back. Alright, let's get rid of the worker bee. Your meat will spoil, so there's no sense keeping it around. Alright, I'm not going to put any walls or anything up around it. We're just basically going to use this as like an open platform. I can expand it more if we need it, but for right now we're going to stay with this part right here. So let's check out a journey step and see where we want to go to next. And I believe the first thing we want to go to is blacksmith, and that is where we place a furnace, harvest some ironstone and some coal, and we'll start converting over to iron tools. What I would like to do, what's homesteader? Oh, that's about adding some items to make your house more like a home, and this is not going to be our house. This is a temporary base so that for us to get ourselves leveled up a little bit. What I would like to do now is it outrider. Nope, that's about getting a horse. We will get a horse, just not at the moment. I'm trying to see if there was one here about getting a pet, and I don't see anything about getting a pet, so we're going to try and get ourselves a pet, and we're going to concentrate on that probably for the remainder of this episode. And there is not a journey step, so let me show you what we want to do here. Let's go to survival. It should be all the way down towards the bottom. It is apprentice, tamer, thrall taker. I can unlock that for 3 points, and I have 22. So we want to do that. And this, the animal pen. There we go. Okay, so the animal pen cannot be done. This is what I want. The animal pen cannot be done until level 13. So, and I'm only level 11. So what I need is 2 more levels. Now what I'm going to do with this animal pen, alright, is, let me go back to this. See those little baby turtles? Actually, I can grab. You can pick them up, and we're going to put them in that animal pen. And if you put food into your animal pen, they will tame. And what we're trying to do is get what's called a greater shaleback, because those animals, those turtles and stuff that I have been killing, they're called shalebacks. Alright, you get in there. So let's put this stuff in here and drop all the weight off of me. And let's go catch some more of these guys. Once you grab one, the rest will run, which I think is a pretty realistic AI. Can't complain about that. Here's one. So I'm encumbered, so let's get rid of one. There we go. Now I'm in deep water, so they won't follow me. And you just wait on them to non-aggro. Go get another one of these guys. He's coming again. He'll eventually go away. Yep, he just went back. Alright. I'll put these guys in the box. The animal pen will hold 5 of them. Alright. So to get leveled up, we could do some killing. I also know that I want to do... let's go to my journey. Let's go to blacksmith. Switch that journey. Unlock the blacksmith knowledge. And that is... let's just go black. There it is. It costs 2 points to unlock, and we have 19 available. Access or place a furnace. So we'll go to... oh, that's in my construction hammer. 5. Hit F to get your selection, crafting stations, and we want a furnace. And you can see it costs 500 stone. I just put a bunch of stone in here because it was heavy. We have 500 stone. So we can put our furnace down. I think we'll put it over here. And this basically is going to be a smelter. We can harvest some ironstone. That is going to need fuel. So let's chop this tree down. Alright, so it's getting dark, but I turned the pace of darkness up. You can see how fast the moon is moving. I turned it up so that it would go 3 times as fast as normal, so that we're not spending a lot of time in the dark, just for the benefit of shooting video. Ooh, I need food. I don't have any food on me. So let's go back to the campfire, get some food. Now, because I walked across that water right there and never had to swim, these guys will follow. I got a choice. I can either fight them or get into deep water, and they'll basically de-aggro and go home. You can do that with any enemy. Just get yourself into deep water, even crocodiles, which we haven't seen yet, but we will very shortly. Crocodiles, for I know it makes no sense, but they will also not follow you into the water. Okay, there's a couple iron stones. Right there. One's right there, and then another one is right there. It's kind of attached to half of a rock. The only problem is those guys are hyenas. And they are difficult to beat, especially when you don't have armor on. Here's our first crocodile. These guys are fairly easy to beat. They only lunge forward, so you just kind of move around sideways. Circle, circle, circle. Attack. You can harvest them for reptile hide and feral flesh, which is basically a lesser ingredient than this type of meat that we're getting. There is more hyenas right there and some baby cubs. So you can also steal the cubs like we did the turtles and have a pet hyena. I personally think they're kind of worthless. So, oh, right there's iron. Let's harvest you. Alright, we'll drop in here and get a drink. Same thing. These guys will charge you and attack you. Go into deep water. And they eventually go back home. We're not ready to fight those guys yet. Can fight them a little easier and a little better once I have some armor on. So there is an area up here that we can grab iron. This area, there's a crocodile there. This is kind of a pond here that's just surrounded by crocodiles, but one of them is huge. And it's Big Daddy Croc. And you can see him right there in the distance. He is one of the world bosses. We'll fight him at some point and defeat him. And the world bosses, they come in a series of 1 skull to 3 skull. He happens to be a 3 skull boss, so he is one of the most powerful creatures in the game. If we was to try and fight him now, we would last probably 30 seconds. And he would just completely annihilate us. Alright, here's a couple more iron nodes. Comes another shellback. You can see he's got 73 hit points. There we go. Go back to my pick. There's more iron around here. There. the iron or your resources, they always spawn in the same spot. So once you find where, like if you find an iron node somewhere, it will always spawn in that area. You just gotta wait for the time. Okay, and there's another iron node down here at the base of the falls. There's some others that I kind of passed over that are a little bit more difficult to get to. We'll get to them eventually. I just got to keep in mind right now that I am using the lowest tools that are in the game and the lowest weapons that are in the game. Stone. And I have no armor on to speak of outside of this stuff that is basically made from plants. Our first armor that we're going to upgrade to is going to be made out of hide, which is why I've been saving the hide. And then the armor that we'll upgrade to from there will be made of leather. Alright. Let's skin these guys. Get the hide off of them and the meat. Looks like my food is dropping down a little. Alright, so we have 207 stone, or 207 iron ore. Alright, this is a named thrall. I will explain him to you later, but he is probably one of the first guys that we're going to try and knock out and make him a slave. You'll see he has a name, Truth One Blow, and I'll show you what I mean here by a named thrall. Thralls come basically these camps of people. Every person that you find in the game can become a thrall, except for the extreme high bosses, and they come in different levels. A named thrall is considered a level 4. And then these other guys, when you get close to them, that's a Exile 1. So that is a level 1 thrall. It just kind of shows you how powerful they are, so they're not very powerful at all. And this one, that was a Fighter 1. And that was a Cook 2, I believe.
Take you. Die.
No, that's a Cook 3. And they just about killed me. Oh, and I did die right there. Alright, so I will respawn at the bedroll. And then we'll just come back over and grab my body and everything that I had on my body. All my tools, all the ironstone that we just harvested, it'll all be there. You just got to go get it. And if you look on the map down there in that bottom right hand corner, you'll see a tombstone that's just now starting to show up on the map. That basically shows you where your body's at. You just gotta go get it. Looks like it moved my body onto shore because I was killed in the water. So we'll see. It'll have a grave site. It'll kind of glow in the dark. Alright, so I don't see it on land. Okay, it's still right there in the water. Hit the F button and it loots it all. And why am I over encumbered? Let's sort this by heavy. So let's get rid of, let's split stone in half and we'll get rid of it. I'm still over encumbered, so let's just get rid of all the stone because I don't need it. I'm still over encumbered. There we go. I got rid of the bone. Yeah, alright. So, you just experienced our first death. And believe me, that won't be the last. Alright, so we have 54 aloe leaves. If I come down here to weak aloe extract, for every 3 aloe leaves, I can craft this potion. So let's craft 10. That way we'll have them. Once I get injured, if I can drink that potion, it will replenish my hit points. So we'll get back to... How am I over encumbered? So we got rid of the hide that I had, which is, that's fine. Even though I know I'm going to use it in the future. We'll get more. Cook you. Okay. So my hit points right now are 122 out of 240, and I have in slot 6 there, I got those potions. So if I drink one, it almost regained my health all the way. Alright, do I have any attributes? Oh yeah, hell, I've got 10. So let's take that to there. Now that gives me passive health regeneration. So from here, let's go expertise, because if I get to this first one, it says tools lose durability half as quickly, and hunger and thirst deplete 33% slower. So we'll do that. All 5 of these or all 6 of these, I'm going to move to the first level, but authority we're going to go all the way to the end. So my last 2 points I'm going to put in authority. Authority has to do with our followers, pets, slaves, thralls, whatever you want to call them. We're going to max out in that because they are so important in this game. Alright, so the next thing that it says in the upper right hand corner, it says harvest coal. So first thing I need to do is repair. Oh, and I need stone to do it. I need to repair my pick. Now these little stones, you can either pick them up and get credit for 1, or you can hit them with your pick and get credit for 18, 21. There we go. So now... Nope. We can repair that. And repair our blades, our daggers. So the durability of our stone tools, the stone pick is 100, the durability of our daggers is 120. Alright, so, yes, if you take a look, let me show you something. You have regular enemies, like look at the color of this guy and then also look at his eyes. There's nothing glowing on this guy and he is typical red. Alright, so let me show you what I just saw over here. Let me get rid of this guy first. Alright, back they go. I want you to look at this guy. You can see his eyes glowing from here. That is a 1 skull boss. And eventually we can fight them and fight them pretty comfortably, but not when we're working with stone weapons and cloth armor. He'll destroy us in a blink. And they are sporadic. They will spawn sporadically, and you'll get, they call them corrupted because they have that, it's almost like they're possessed or demonized or whatever. And if you harvest them with a pick, you'll get demon blood out of them. But they're basically corrupted. That's a corrupted shellback. Okay, it's wanting us to harvest coal. And I happen to know this little area right here has some coal in it that I think we should be able to get to easily. The thing with harvesting coal is it is usually guarded by spiders. Now these guys, these little antelope guys, if their horns are half-assed straight, they will not attack you. But if you look at that guy, see how his horns are crooked? He's a male, and he's territorial. He will attack you, and he will kill you. Oh, there's a hyena. Holy crap, I gotta get out of there. Let's see if I can fight this guy off. Oh, there's 2 of them. There's no way I'll fight both of them and win. Alright, so let's go around this way. I just gotta be careful not to aggro any of the guys that I don't want to fight at the moment. You just got to stay far enough away from them. Oh, here comes a dog. we got him down, but you can see he did a little bit of damage to me, and usually they come at you 2 or 3 at a time, which is why they're a little dangerous. Now these rocks here look like they're black rocks, and they'll trick you into thinking that they're coal. They're not, they're just regular stone. What we're looking for is coal, and I'll show you what it looks like. Oh shit. Those are hyenas. Oh shit. Get up here. Just gotta wait on him to de-aggro. Eventually they will. Alright. I didn't realize they were there. You can also climb trees to get away from him. They'll eventually just give up and go back. Alright. I gotta be careful not to get too close to him. Gotta be careful not to get too close to the dogs. So we'll try and split it right down the middle. Right there is coal. Alright, so we'll harvest. See if we can get all 3 of these. By avoiding or having to be careful about what we get around at the moment, because we have extremely primitive weapons and no armor. That's why it's so important that I want to get my first pet. Because if I can get a greater shaleback, he'll have almost, I think like 1,500 hit points right out of the gate. And I can use him to fight battles for me, and use him as a meat shield, because he can take a heck of a lot more punishment than I can, because I have 300 health. Alright, we're almost to level 13, which is where we need to be for my taming pen. So I think we'll do a kill here. Oops, let's get a drink. I hear him. Here he comes. Right there, we gained a level. Alright. Let's harvest him. Get some of our hide and flesh and bone back that we had to drop because we were becoming encumbered, carrying too much weight. Harvest up. And our corrupted one that was here. Oh, there he is. He's still. Nope, he's not. Alright, he's gone already, so he despawned. Came right across the water. Go on home. Thank you. Get a bite to eat there. So we got another one saved. It's 4. And the pen will hold 5. Well, we run out of fuel. We'll put those in there. So the bark will not operate as fuel. Okay, good to know. Put the ironstone in there and coal. Is that what it wants? Smelt an iron bar. So access this. We'll take the wood out and we'll put that wood on a campfire and we'll put coal in here. So 200 iron ore will give us 100. So it's basically a 2-to-1 ratio. But that is smelting iron bars. Yeah. I'll put that there. We got 135 more hide, 33 more bone. There could be my next one. So I have my 5 little babies. As soon as I build my taming pen, we'll put them in there and we'll tame them up and see if we can't get a greater shale back. Smelt an iron bar. So we did that. I got 13 of them so far. And it says access or place a blacksmith's bench. So that will be the crafting hammer and crafting stations, building pieces, crafting stations, decorations, crafting stations, and the recipe for a blacksmith bench is 250 stone and 50 iron bars. So the iron bars are being crafted. I've got 13 of them on me. So that's 23 and 70. So we're going to have 100. So we can actually build that blacksmith's bench eventually. It needs 250 stone. So let's go gather the 250 stone real quick. And we are at an hour and 10 minutes, so we get this stone gathered up. We'll shut this episode down. And we'll just start up on another episode. Alright, so she's not quite there. Food-wise, I'm good. Water-wise, I'm good. Alright. We'll call the episode right there, and I'll come back in a little bit later, and we will record episode 3. So we're starting to make some progress, and we're getting ready to get into the verge of moving to iron tools and iron weapons. And we'll see, maybe in the next episode we'll try and concentrate on getting us a pet. So I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you.